in this part we are elaborating our topic. We are moving on to how tissues together, when they combine together or organize together, they form organs. So first of all, tell me that have you ever heard of different organs in human body? Like you have lungs, you have stomach, you have liver, you have brain, you have intestine, you have large intestine, you have small intestine. So you have this clear understanding that lungs have different function than stomach. Lungs is responsible for respiration, whereas stomach is responsible for digestion. Since their functions are different, so their shape and their structure is different. So again, different tissues combine to form organs. So organ of one form is different from another, and similarly the organ, since organ is composed of tissues and tissues is composed of cells, so organ comprising of one form have different types of cells and tissues than the another. Just take an example of lungs and again stomach. We said in stomach most of the time there are connective tissues because they have blood cells, fat cells, cartilage cells, and we also said that, for example, you have epithelial cells which are also found in stomach. So again, these epithelial cells might not be present in lungs or might not be present in your brain. So different tissues, when they are grouped together, they form organs. Now talking about brain, let's talk about brain first. What main functions does the brain have? It controls the activity of the body. It controls thought, memory and emotion. It receives information from different organs who sense the information, and then it transmits the information to muscles and body organs. So what does the brain do? It actually controls the activity of the body. It controls thought, memory and emotions. It receives information and it transmits information to different parts of the body or organs of the body. So what kind of tissue does the brain have? It has nerve tissue and connective tissue. Now talk about heart. Heart has a function to pump blood around the body. It pumps blood around the body, so it must be comprising of a muscle tissue because it is continuously contracting and relaxing. Its inner structures, its atriums are contracting and relaxing, so it consists of muscle tissue, and plus it has connective tissue. Now talk about lungs. Lungs has a function to carry out gaseous exchange inside the body and the external environment. So this gaseous exchange between body and the external environment is possible because it has two different kind of tissues. It has muscle tissue again, and it has connective tissue. And we talked about that muscle tissues are the ones which are made up of muscle cells, so that they contract and relax to cause movements. And since we respire continuously, there is a motion in this respiratory tract or respiration in this respiratory process. We also have connective tissue, which justifies that it protects the cell beneath them, and it has a function to connect one type of cell to another. Now in plants you have similar kind of organs. For example, leaves, stems, roots, flowers, they have different functions, and so they are made differently. Then there are flowering plants, they have flowers, and there are non-flowering plants which do not have flower or bud.